Week 9, weekly hangout. Welcome to Econ201 online. Who is going to join us tonight? I know there's some power flickering around because of the thunderstorms. I hope that won't keep anybody away because we have fun and games planned tonight. If anybody wants to party, this is the place. It is our week 9 weekly hangout. Welcome to Econ201 online. Who is going to join us tonight? Well, that's scary. I know there's some power flickering around because of the thunderstorms. I hope that won't keep anybody away because we have fun and games planned tonight.
Yeah, the power just went completely out here in Fredericksburg. It's back on now, though.
Okay, I think I fixed that audio problem. Is everybody here? That looks like Jesse. Hey, Jesse.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I've got dinner.
My voice. You got dinner?
I've got dinner cooking in the oven. I've got a buzzer going on in about 10 minutes. I may have to dash for a minute.
What did you make?
I am making chicken burritos with some spices that I brought back from Durango, Colorado. And hopefully when the family shows up, everybody will be hungry. Gosh, Brianna, you look a lot like, it's like I've just been looking at you.
Yeah, I feel like we just talked.
Amazing. Somebody's here. Daniel is here. Jessica is here. Jessica?
Yes?
You always look like you just came from practice or something.
It's because I'm so lazy when I get up in the morning.
Hey,
so I
Chad.
wear comfy clothes.
Yeah, it's summer. Hey, Katie.
Hey.
Hey, Heidi.
Hello.
Heidi, it was great fun meeting your children yesterday. I can only imagine what transpired when you went out to the car and they started describing what they thought.
I caught some stick over that test score. I will readily admit I caught quite a lot.
Well, I was really thinking about what they thought of the crazy man in the beard.
Oh, psh. That's nothing compared with our family.
Well, that makes me feel better. All right, a lot of people are here tonight. Let's wait just 2 minutes. So is it raining in wherever you guys are?
Yes.
Just making nasty noises and stuff?
Not even. It's just cloudy here.
Oh, it's dark.
Boring.
And in the event that the power goes out here, we will have to go to alternate plan B, which I think is carrier pigeons. But fortunately, my oven is a gas oven, and so I'll still have dinner.
Ugh.
All right. Well, this is close enough. We might as well get started. Okay, I, at the moment, have finished grading everything that there is to be graded. So don't be sending me another paper in the next 5 minutes. Give me at least a half an hour of breathing time. First thing in the morning, I will send you guys out all your progress reports. Some of you have not set up your test corrections appointments, and you need to get that appointment done by Friday. Some of you I've already talked to. Some of you have appointments already, and I'm looking forward to talking with you. But we really need to get those done so that you can start focusing on the final exam. The final exam is the big do-over, because if you get a better grade on the final than you did on your exam, your first and second exam, then the final counts for all your exams, and the first and second exam get thrown in the trash. So it would be a good thing to get a better grade on the final. Okay, that said, we won't have time for do-overs, so you got to get it right the first time.
Does that include corrections? Or is it just the initial score?
Say that again.
Does that include corrections?
I didn't hear you. Sorry, Heidi.
Does that include corrections?
Yes, it does.
So if our final test grade is better than our previous test
average-
grades with the corrections, then it replaces them?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I cancel my Hangout tomorrow?
Absolutely, you may, if you want, but you know, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, somebody is here, and they have a blank screen. Who is?
Hello, it's me.
Oh, it's Walter. Hey, Walter.
How's it going?
This is exciting. This is a first for Walter.
Well, second time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about the new material, all the stuff that you've learned over the last week, and what you're going to be learning this week and next week. There are 4 topics. Let me see. Got them queued up somewhere here. Okay, it's topic 8, which is what determines the level of economic activity. Topic 9, which is fiscal policy and Keynesian economics. Topic 10 is monetary policy and monetarism. Topic 11 is budget deficits, supply-side economics, and anything else that we want to throw in at the last minute. Okay, let me help you understand what this stuff is all about. This stuff is sort of the core of macroeconomic theory. Topic 8, which we technically did last week, explains the 2 macro models, okay, that we're going to be using. The first macro model, which is most applicable to the short run, is the Keynesian model, which is introduced in topic 8 and then fleshed out in more detail in topic 9. Okay. The second model is more applicable to the long run, and that's the neoclassical model, or the supply side model. That's sort of another name for it. Okay, now here's the confusing part. So listen carefully. Fortunately, this is being recorded, and so you can rewind it and rewatch it if you need to. Okay, the models are not the graphs. The graphs illustrate the models, okay, but the models are bigger, if you will, than the models, or sorry, than the graphs. That's the first complicated part. The second complicated part is there are different graphical representations of each of the 2 models, okay? There is one set of graphs called the aggregate supply and aggregate demand model, which are spelled out in detail in the text, and that's not the one that I'm going to emphasize. And the reason why, well, there are a couple of reasons. The easiest reason is it's more complicated than the story needs to be. So instead, I'm going to use 2 simpler graphical versions of the 2 models, okay? The first one, the Keynesian model, is explained in, I want to say, well, let me check. I'm going to pull out my phone, pull up the book on the phone app, which is really darn convenient for me. I want to get the chapter right here. Oh, how nice. The phone app disappeared from my phone. Okay, well, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We will go and pull it up online. All right. Oh, I know what I can do. I can just pull up the table of contents. That will be a lot quicker. No, I can't pull up the table of contents because I only have one USB port on this computer. That's a pain. Okay. Bear with me for a second. It is now really raining here. Okay, and my oven beeper is going. Give me 1 second while this web page is opening. All right, I am back. Heidi, have you ever had the desire to clone yourself when
Yes.
you're dealing with your family?
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
that
Yes.
would allow you to do all 3 things that need to be done at the same time correctly, rather than just sort of running, hoping for the best, and all that good stuff.
And I actually spent 2.5 hours at the orthodontist today for 2 separate children. So
I thought you were talking about yourself.
no. My son got braces put on, and my 15-year-old had to go back for a check, so I had to go back 2 different times. Yeah. Woo, motherhood.
Yeah. I am loading the page that I need to load. I apologize. I am just kind of filling in time here. However, yeah, my dentist wanted to give me an implant, and I said, you know, why do I need the implant? And he said it'll make your teeth work better. And I said, how much is it going to cost? And it was essentially the equivalent of a semester at college for my son.
Oh my God.
And I said, I think I'm going to pass on that. So, again, maybe you can relate to that sort of thing.
Yeah. Just paid for the braces. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If it was for me, it wouldn't have been done. But for the kids, you do it.
Right. Of course. Well, it's different. You know, they have their whole lives ahead of them. You know, we don't.
No.
Okay, hold on. I apologize. I really didn't know that the phone app had died from my phone. My phone is 2 years old, and maybe it's a sign that it's time to get a new one. My contract actually runs out at the end of this month. Okay, I'm here. Table of contents, zooming down, unemployment. Okay, chapter 12. Okay, chapter 12 is called the Keynesian Perspective. Let me just make sure I'm looking at the right stuff here. Yeah, okay. The appendix to chapter 12 shows the simpler alternative version of how to use the Keynesian model. Okay, that's the one I teach in the videos, and that's the one you should emphasize. Okay, does that make sense to anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now, what I really think that you should be doing over the next week is studying these topics, and in particular, figuring out what it is you don't feel you understand, so that during next week's Hangout, if you send me in your minute papers the list of the things that you want help with, then we can talk about those next week.
So it's 8 through 12?
Say that again?
It's 8 through 12 are the topics we're doing?
It's 8 through 11. 8, 9, 10,
8 through 11.
It's 8 to the end of the book, end of the course. Okay. Okay, now I just discovered something about this. I'm looking at the PDF version of the text, and in the PDF version, the appendix is at the very end of the book. If you're looking at the web version, it's at the end of the chapter. So, no, let me see if I can find that. But it's definitely the appendix to chapter 12. So let me just confirm where that is. Scrolling down. Okay, yeah, here it is. It's Appendix B. It's called the Expenditure Output Model, starting on page 477 in the text. Appendix B, the Expenditure Output Model. Okay, now, what can I help you with at this point?
Are we still writing one more essay?
No, we are not. We are done with the essays. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think we got through, let's see, I'm going to count that right now. We got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got through 7 essays or essay type assignments. I had planned on 10, so I will inflate the scores that you got on each of those 7 assignments by 10/7 so that the points will still be the same. It'll still add up to 250.
So on upcoming assignments,
Yeah.
it says essay 8 due.
That is okay. You are absolutely right. I forgot. There is an essay 8, and that's really an essay where I want you to think about what have you learned in this class. Okay.
So what's that counting toward? Is that?
It's counting towards the essay grade. So I'm gonna take all the essay. I'm gonna add up all your essay points and multiply by 10/8, not 10/7, because I forgot about the last essay.
Okay.
When is the last essay due?
Well, it
says
is
July 26th.
officially due the day after the final exam, but you're welcome to turn it in earlier. I just wanted to give you at least 24 hours to think about that final essay if you wanted to take that time.
Was there a hard date decided on for the final? Because I know there's...
Well, it is... I can do either Thursday or Friday. Do you guys have a preference for which one we do?
Is that this coming Thursday and Friday?
No, it's a week and a half from now.
Thursday.
And it would be
Thursday.
Heidi?
Thursday. I've got somebody graduating Junior Police Academy Friday.
How many kids do you have? Don't answer that. At least it's not your third grandmother who's having a funeral.
No.
Okay, so we'll do it that Thursday, and that will be fine.
Is that the 24th?
It is. Let me confirm
Yes.
that.
It's the 24th.
Okay. I'll be in Mississippi at the time.
Okay, when are you getting back?
At the end of that week, I think, either the Saturday or Sunday of that week.
Okay. When will you know when you're coming back?
I'm leaving the 19th. I guess I can ask tonight.
Yeah.
I'll
So
figure out.
when you know, let me know, and we'll work around that.
All right. That works for me, sir.
I got kicked out for a second, but we have 2 essays left, right? The one last essay is due a day after the final. When's essay 5 due?
There is no essay 5. We're not doing it.
Okay, so we only have one more essay.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the what have I learned from this course, basically. There is an assignment page. You should read it and see exactly what I'm looking for. But it's pretty free format in terms of what you can say.
Well, essay 5 is still on the course website.
It is.
Okay.
We didn't have time for it, and so rather than just throw something else at you, I decided we would let that go. Did you do it?
No.
If you did it, you can send it to me.
No, I didn't. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
For
I know
the
you had mentioned.
For the final exam, will we have a morning and afternoon session?
Yeah. But, I'm going to make it 10 and 2 because the exam is 60 multiple choice questions, so you'll need a little extra time, more than an hour probably. The exam will be half on the new material and half on the old material. So it will be something like a quarter of the questions on the material from the first exam, a quarter of the questions from the material on the second exam, and half the questions on topic 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a cumulative thing? So we're getting
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be. But macro really is kind of cumulative anyway. So even if I didn't make it officially cumulative, it would sort of be cumulative.
Okay.
You had said in like one of the prior Hangouts that we had that we could get points from coming to the Hangouts. Did you decide how many points we were getting for that?
I haven't decided yet, but it will be at least 10. And I'm thinking something like 1 or 2 per Hangout that you attended.
Okay.
Other questions?
No.
No, sir.
Not even from you, Jessica. You're quiet tonight.
I am. I'm tired. It's past my bedtime.
That's a shocking thing. Okay, well, let's call it a night then. But as questions come up, you don't have to wait until next week to ask me. You can shoot me an email in the meantime. And please turn in the minute papers for the last topics. And any more reflections that you want to do is fine. You know, and by tomorrow, when I send you your progress report, you'll have a better idea of where you stand. Honestly, you guys, the ones who are here, are the ones that are doing pretty well. So I wouldn't stress too much. Unless you're expecting 100 in the class, which is kind of a joke. So, okay then. All right, well, if you haven't made an appointment to do the test corrections, please do that soon. And I will see you soon. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.